Hello, and welcome to day 37 of 100 days, 100 videos, 200 questions. It is December 23rd. It is about 9 o'clock at night. I honestly thought it was 11 o'clock at night. It's kind of how the day's been going. And I wanted to get this done because I realized I didn't have anything put together. So, good evening. We're in the final stretch of Christmas and things have just been chaos here. Just trying to orchestrate everything and get things done and moving. It's just hard as a mom. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's hard for every parent, but it feels hard. But in good news, so I bought this book, Fourth Wing, from Target because everybody was saying, it kept coming up, and so I was like, all right, I can't get it from the library. Nobody has a copy I can borrow, so I'm going to just buy it. I'm just gonna suck it up. I had a gift card. I'm just gonna buy it. I bought it for $20 or however much it is. And then 2 days later, I get a notification from the library that it was ready for me because I'd had it on hold, but I was the 400th person in line. So I thought, it's going to be forever. So now I think I'm just going to return it and get something else because I'd rather read it from the library because I don't need a copy. Or maybe I will keep it and I'll put it in my book club, which has been a very long time since I've done. My hair's doing something weird because I had a clip in it all day. Well, never mind on that. All right. Anyway, so I'm probably going to film this one, and then I'm going to film tomorrow, so then I'm going to film the day after because we're going to be traveling, and I just don't trust myself to get them done, or not be thinking about it all the time. So let's see what we got here. What are common copywriting mistakes to avoid? This is a great question for new copywriters, even some intermediate, because let's be honest, everybody makes mistakes. And everybody has their mistakes that are their signature thing that they just for some reason cannot get it through their skull that they need to not do this. I know what mine are, but I'm not going to call myself out here. I probably will because I'm going to say them, but there's other ones. One of the biggest mistakes that I see copywriters do is they do not read their copy out loud. And that feels I think some people look at that and they're they think that is a bonus thing, but it makes them uncomfortable. And so they don't do it. They're well, I read it in my head and it's fine. That's not the same. Reading it out loud is going to tell you where you're tripping up, and where you're tripping up while you're trying to speak your words into existence is where your readers, the people who you're actually trying to motivate to action, are going to trip up, and it's going to take them out. They're going to get out of whatever moment they were in, and you're just more likely to lose them. So you really want to read them out, read all of your copy out loud. It's also going to help you find some of those little typos that spell check missed, and you may have missed because you just auto-corrected it in your head. Reading it out loud sometimes makes them more evident. So I think that's one of the most important things. I actually go above and beyond in a lot of cases, and I will do a Loom video of myself reading my own copy out loud and critiquing it and seeing what I saw or seeing what needs improvement. That comes from a mentor that I have, Laura Catella, who used to tell me before she would look at my copy, she had to get a Loom video from me that I have already looked at it and critiqued it and spoken and read it out loud. Because she didn't want to waste her time. That's something I wasn't willing to waste my time on, or spend my time on, not waste my time. So that was really beneficial for me as a copywriter and as to create the habits of good copywriters. The next one is throat clearing. So throat clearing, it can be found on any sort of copy. I think it's maybe most prevalent on email copy, and that's where you say things that have they just do not add to the conversation. So in a lot of email, it's addressing the person, hey, brackets name, comma, and it's do you need it? Is that the way you generally write your emails, or do you go straight to the action? But then throat clearing goes above that, where it's just saying things to, break the ice, ease them into it, and it's where you're going to lose people. You want to get right to the action. You want to get the payoff from your subject line, because your subject line, its only purpose is to get them to open the email. And if they open the email, they want whatever loop, whatever curiosity element the subject line made them perk up to, they wanted that answered. And then it's your job to keep their attention. But if you don't answer that pretty close to the very top of your email, you're going to lose them before you get to the part where they actually are going to do the next action, which is usually like click to a link, reply. Those are usually the two biggest ones, but I guess there could be other ones. Go out and do something. I don't know, whatever the CTA is, that's a problem. Which brings me to a third mistake that a lot of new copywriters make. I don't think intermediate are making these, but it's like not having a call to action. And a call to action does not have to be buy my stuff. It could be reply to this email. It could be like this post. It could be comment with X. Like, it's just having your reader engage in some, or watcher if it's a script, having them engage in some way. So on like YouTube, it's like, comment, and subscribe. And sometimes I forget to do that because I'm not a YouTube personality, but that's really beneficial. The last mistake that I will talk about is lazy writing. And so that's doing things like using the word just a lot, forgetting to use transitions, or just making really clunky transitions, or like a lot of exclamation points. Because exclamation points, you want to be able to say, like, exclamation point is a crutch. So you want to be able to say what you want to say with the same oomph with a period that you would with an exclamation point. And if you can't do that, you need to change what you're saying, right? If you think, oh, this deserves an exclamation point, then go back and see how can you make it just as powerful with a period, because that's the better way to write it. In most cases. Obviously, there are exceptions, but I think my problem as a beginning copywriter was that I was very reliant on the exclamation point to like show that I was excited or show that I was like passionate, and it's lazy. It's lazy writing. Sort of like opening copy with a sentence in a lot of cases. It's not against the rules, and it's like a lot of people do it, but it can kind of look like lazy writing. I don't want to make this forever. So those are some of the big mistakes I see. We're going to just keep doing Christmas questions because why not? We are 2 days away right now. So I'm just going to ask for 3 because I'm going to do all 3 videos in a row. So we're going to start with this one, and then what is the best Christmas gift you've ever received and what made it so special? I knew this one was coming when I asked ChatGPT to give me Christmas related questions, because why wouldn't they ask this? Oh, I shouldn't. I'll save for the next video. Sorry. I honestly don't know what the best Christmas gift I've ever received was. The longest lasting Christmas gift that I have is a stuffed penguin that's not in this room, that is like a big, just like stuffy, as my kids would call it, that I named Dolores after Dolores Vincartier from Sister Act, or more appropriately Sister Act 2, which was one of my favorite movies growing up. And so that one is probably one of the most meaningful. Other than that, I don't have a lot that are coming to mind. Like, I love when my girls give me things. Like, I don't care what they are. It's just, I like the idea of them thinking of something that I would like and really putting themselves in sort of like the gifter mindset. My 3-year-old is 3, so sometimes it's more something she would like, but that's okay because she's 3 and she can only think the way a 3-year-old can think. Now my 7-year-old is starting to get more intentional with what she's purchasing, and it's really fun because she's a little more conscious of things now. So like a couple years ago, she got me a reindeer Rudolph sweater that had like a nose that glowed, and she was really excited about it as like a 4 or 5-year-old. I don't remember what year it was, and that was enough. Like, I was like, I'm wearing this every single year. I lost it though. I don't know what happened to it. This is the first year. I can't find it, but like I was pumped to wear it just because she was so excited for me to wear it. And so that was a really great. I mean, it was a great gift. Like, that's what you want. Somebody to be so excited to give it to you, and they put so much thought into it. But yeah, those are my gifts. All right. Well, I got 2 more to film, so I'm gonna let you go. thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. This was day 37, right? 37, yes. 100 days, 100 videos, 200 questions, and I will see you tomorrow wearing this exact same outfit because I'm about to go film it. Like I said, this is not film a video every day. This is post a video every day. So sometimes we're batching it. All right. See ya.